Good morning. It is Monday, June 1st. In our devotion for today, I want to continue with our story of Nehemiah and his struggles to help protect the people. The people are being victimized and abused because the city of Jerusalem is in state of disrepair. Society is broken down, the wall has been destroyed, and everybody is being held captive, in a sense, by the different roaming gangs and bandits that are basically in charge because they have all of the might and the biggest swords on their side. Nehemiah has returned to Jerusalem and he has gathered the people together and they've started rebuilding the wall. Uh, and it's worth noting as well, because of the society has just fallen apart. The repairs on the temple cannot move forward. They have run into problems as well. And so corporate worship is being affected by this state of affairs. As they begin rebuilding the wall and as Nehemiah is leading them, they run into opposition. This is from chapters 4 and 5. Sanballat was very angry when he learned that they were rebuilding the wall. He flew into a rage and mocked the Jews, saying in front of his friends and the Samaritan army officers, "What does this bunch of poor, feeble Jews think they're doing? Do they think they can build the wall in a single day by just offering a few sacrifices? Do they actually think they can make something of stones from a rubbish heap, and charred ones at that?" Tobiah the Ammonite, who was standing beside him, remarked, "That stone wall would collapse if even a fox would walk along the top of it." The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. So the situation is that there's these bandits, these gangs that are taking advantage of people. And Nehemiah's plan, as they are just simply angry, and they're gonna hurt people. They're gonna do something to stop these repairs. The reason why is because if people band together and the wall is repaired, well, then it's going to make their life as bandits and robbers and gangs more difficult. Nehemiah's response with the people, because the people are genuinely afraid of the threats they're receiving, is again, he's going to pray and he's going to remind them that God is on their side. And the next thing he's going to do is something very basic, but it's something that's very true. He's going to bring the light of day. He's going to shine God's light upon the deeds of these people. You see, the bandits and the gangs and the people who are taking advantage of others, they like to do these things in secret. They like to do it when there's no opposition, when there's no risk to them. They're cowards at heart, even though they have big swords and they can do damage to people. And so when Nehemiah sets up a warning system where people can come together, where people can warn each other so that these gangs and bandits can't work and isolate people, that actually has a huge impact and goes a long way in stopping these gangs from what they're doing. They're not willing to face a united front. So when we see that people are being taken advantage of, when we have a kind of a similar circumstance because of COVID-19, the ways it has ravaged our society, certainly people are taking advantage of the situation. And so, because of this, and because of longstanding injustice and longstanding systemic problems we see in our society, because of all the tension that is going on, because of that, uh, there are a lot of different ways that people respond. But Nehemiah's pattern of saying, "Hey, let's unite together, let's give voice, let's show people, let's teach people what is really happening," so that those who are taking advantage of others, so that their actions will see the light of day, will be exposed. That is an important strategy. Those are important steps to take. Nehemiah is also going to face opposition from people within, people who are, selling food at exorbitant prices and taking advantage of people. And he's going to put an end to that in the same way by bringing their deeds to the light of day. Uniting people, helping people stand together, prayer, helping remind people that God is on their side, that God is struggling with them, by shining a light on evil deeds and announcing to the world what is really happening. Those are all important things, important steps to expose and to protect people who are being taken advantage of. Amen. Amen. It is June now. Summer is here. It's incredible. A couple announcements I will make. One is that these devotions throughout the summer are not going to be daily. We're going to kind of shift back to a normal schedule. So I'm going to start doing them 3 times a week now. Please let me know if you continue to enjoy them and if they're a benefit to you. Also, this Friday, 6 o'clock, southwest parking lot of our building, we're going to have worship outdoors. Worship in our parking lot. We're going to invite people to drive up in their cars. They're going to stay seated in your cars and wear masks. but we're going to worship together. Roll down your windows. We're going to have music and a band. We're going to do a lot of stuff together. We want to invite people to come. There's going to be an email and a posting on our Facebook page with instructions about what to do and how that's going to work. But just mark your calendars and join us for worship outside this Friday at 6. Wednesday, 7 o'clock, we have our online prayer meeting on Facebook Live. Next Sunday, remember, 9 a.m., we are worshiping together live on Facebook. In the meantime, take care of yourself and look in on those who are most vulnerable. Amen.